Hello, this is Prophet I Am. I'd like to bring your attention to what is on the screen. You'll notice the pointer pointing to a strange object, and no, it is not the moon. The moon is the bright object where the pointer is now pointing. That is the moon glow from the moon glow cameras. You will notice this object that I have been tracking for the last 3 or 4 days. The pointer will now point to it. And as you can see, it's a strange UFO, unidentified flying object, or unidentified object in outer space. My message is to the Jade Helm residents for the military concerns and fears. Please do not fear our military. I'm an ex-airborne ranger. I'd like to point out the pointer is now moving to a different view of the object. If you will notice, the object appears to have wings on the uprighted view down to the bottom of your screen to the right. That is because a telescope normally doesn't give you a true view. It gives you a view that is the opposite of what you're seeing. So this is the corrected view. You will notice again right here is the moon glow. The sun will come up in the east, which is here. The sun comes up in the east and it sets in the west. This object will continue to traverse and transgress in its orbit towards the sun. When it gets right about here and the sun comes up, it will disappear. Now, in order to see that, you have to keep getting new views. And if you'll notice the time is also in 2 different distinct places, here and here. And at the point of this time, you can see the greatest amount of time is 5:59. Now I'm going to hit the refresh. It will refresh the screen. And now, hopefully, our time is yes. As you see, it is 6:09. So now this is a new view of the object. As you can see, as it hits the sun's rim, as it's coming into the sun, it starts to disappear. Now, this could be Planet X. This could be Nibiru. I asked the astrologists of the world and NASA expressly for their viewpoint. I believe that NASA knows about Nibiru and has been hiding it. And yes, I do believe that Nibiru is going to create a great deal of destruction when it comes through. I'm going to keep observing this as long as I can, provided the government doesn't shut these cameras down. And at that point in time, I will hopefully be able to prove that this is not an object of indiscriminate value, because as it gets closer, it should get bigger. Just imagine if you're looking at something far away, it's very small. The closer you get to it, its actual size appears, and you can see it in more detail. If Nibiru is indeed coming in here from the Scorpion constellation, or Scorpius, or Scorpio for some, you will soon see that the orbit coming in should get bigger. It will not remain the same size. When I first started observing this, it was very small. A month ago, you couldn't even see this because it was so small. Maybe it was just a little small dot. But as you can see, it is definitely getting larger as it comes in. Thank you for your time, and please, once again, Jade Helm residents, please do not panic. You will be the first to see this because it's coming in on an elliptical orbit from the southwestern hemisphere. Very few places in the world can even see this. Thank you again.